So I'm just going to do something that I wanted to do for a while, and it's basically just thanking people that I met this year or people that I knew throughout the years, and I just want to give them a special thanks for helping me be who I am today. Mom, you're like my everything. You like created me, you gave birth to me. I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be Tiffany without you. I owe like my whole life, my world to you. Grandma, you always taken care of me since I was little, and I know that I'm not usually home. I know that we have like our moments where we don't get along. I love you so much. I just want to thank you for so much things in my life. Hi Dad, I know that we don't really talk much. I know that there's so much in my life that you don't know about, but just know that we love you and we appreciate every moment that we have with you. Each moment, each second is really sacred. Each is just so precious. Spending time with you. Angela, I love you so much. Thank you for being my older sister. Thank you for always being there for me. Even though you're in Indonesia right now, I know that you're still a big part of my life. John, you're my older brother. You're my broski. You're like my guy role model in my life. Everything you do, I look up to you so much. I know that you might think I'm your annoying little sister. You're still my big brother. Alissa, you're my younger sister. You're like my inspiration. You're such an inspiring person. I honestly love how creative you are. I love how you're always there for me, even though we always have our fights. Like, we fight every day. But I guess that's the like whole point of sister love. And thank you so much for like always being there for me whenever I needed someone to talk to. Junior, you're my little brother, and I'm so proud of how far you've come in life. I can't wait to see what you do with your future. I know that things can be tough for you right now, but just know that things will get easier. Dayana, I love you so much. You're honestly like one of my best online besties ever. I was like, wow, someone else like Chica Miller, and then we just started getting along. We exchanged our numbers and all this other stuff, and I believe we knew each other for 3 years now. It's really an accomplishment because I don't really keep up friendships for this long. Ramon, thank you so much for coming into my life. I don't know how my quarter and my like life would be without you. I know it's cheesy to say, but you know, thank you so much for like appreciating who I am and like taking the time to get to know me, and like I don't know, being there through my ups and downs. It's just wow. It's just I didn't expect someone to come, and then I didn't expect someone to come into my life like this. You know, like we met via Twitter, and then like all this stuff just happened, you know. Brittney, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're like my other me. You're just really peppy, you're really quirky, and I absolutely love that. You stress out a lot, and that's honestly like what I sort of do too. You know, like I freak out, I stress out a lot in my life. And thank you so much for surviving oceanography with me. Taryn, thank you so much. You've honestly made my summer a whole lot better. I wouldn't have really talked to anyone throughout the summer if it wasn't for you, because you really brought me out of my comfort zone. You know, like you made me who I am. You brought like the extrovert out of me, because throughout all these years I've been hiding the extrovert and trying to be an introvert when I'm actually an extrovert. So you brought that side of me back to life. I love you so much. I love you and Bella. Ari, thank you so much for always inviting me to all your stuff. Thank you so much for sitting with me that one day during lunch. I wouldn't have probably talked to you unless if we hung out that one day. Christine, thank you so much for being such a great roommate. I know that I've had like really bad days sometimes and I would just ignore you, but just know that it's just because I'm like stressed or I have something on my mind that I just can't like talk to someone about at the moment. Thank you so much for being such a great roommate this year. Loves, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being my roommate last year. Thank you so much for still hanging out with me. Thank you so much for inviting me and for me like seeing Milo. Thank you so much for appreciating like my quirky side. Celina, I love you so much. You've been such an amazing roommate, and even though we don't talk that much this year anymore, you and Reed are like goals, you know, like oh my gosh, I can't even, you're like, who's that dude with a nice butt, you know, and then it's Reed, you know, like, wow, like, what a coincidence. So thank you so much for giving me rides back home and back to school, fall quarter last year. It was just wow. Thank you so much. And Caitlin, thank you. We don't really know each other, but I feel like we do. I mean, like, we've been talking a lot more lately. You've taught me to never give up, you know, like always like try to get what you want. Like, what's the point of living if you can't try to achieve the dreams that you want, you know what I mean? I really care a lot about people, and that's what I really want in my life. Like, I really want to appreciate people, and I really want to get to know them. You know, like, I don't want to lose people. Josie, you're like my Disney buddy, even though I don't go to Disneyland that much. But honestly, every time you go to Disneyland, I'm like, wow, I want to experience this with Josie. Still have to clean my laptop screen. LOL. It's just so weird seeing how like histories collide. It's really interesting seeing like how far like people actually go back and know each other, and how small this world actually is. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. You're in Victoria, you're in Canada. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that. Wow, it's just so inspiring to see how far you've come from America to Canada, and how often you still FaceTime my sister. Like, that's so amazing. I really want friendship like that. What you have with my sister, it's like real. It's like something that I've always wanted. You know, like, I've wanted to have a friend that I can always talk to throughout life. Pablo, we haven't talked in such a long time, but honestly, our phone calls throughout the summer, like 2 or 3 summers ago, that was like probably like the highlight of my summer. You really helped me get reacquainted with talking on the phone, because like honestly, when you called me the first time, I was freaking out. I was in the park, I was like kicking sand around the swings, I was making up excuses of why I didn't want to like pick up your calls, and then you called me that one night like 20 times in a row, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had to pick up. Like, Pablo's not going to hang up. So thank you so much, Pobs. Harry, you're like my best friend from Scotland. Like, absolutely love you so much. Just know that you're like my best friend, and I really wish I can go to Scotland one day, but I don't think that could be anytime soon. Joe, you're like my brother from another mother. You know, you're from Illinois. You're from San Luis. I think San Luis. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, you're like from the other side of the nation, of the country, and I really want to meet you one day. And you're such an inspiration. Wow, I can like tell you anything because you honestly just get me. You know, like Jan. Oh my gosh, we need to FaceTime one day. Or Skype one day. I know that I've been bailing on our Skype calls lately, but just know that we're gonna FaceTime each other eventually. And yeah, I can't wait for us to like meet in real life. And Ron, you're like my brother to me, you know, like we sort of have our jokes. You're just like a really funny guy. JMA, also known as Joe. You're like such an inspiration to me. I can tell you anything. I mean, remember that one time when like I cried like right in front of you? So I really trust you, and yeah, you mean like a lot to me. You're like someone that I don't want to lose. Ashlyn, you're such a cool kid. Just know that. I remember how awkward it was meeting you, and it was just so cool. I was like spazzing, you were spazzing too. I was freaking out. It was such a good moment. You know, it was like celebrity movie celebrity. You know, like, you know what that means? Like, wow. Since elementary school, and I can't believe that we're still friends now. You're honestly the longest friendship I've ever had. Well, yeah, it's been like, what, more than 10 years? But it's because we haven't seen each other for like 8 of those years. And it's just really cool seeing like how we like reacquainted and how close we got. And I can tell you honestly anything. And we've been getting so close that, I don't know, I see you as my sister now. But yeah, that's really all the